Hey there guys, my name is Victoria Vogue and it is Tuesday on TheQueenChat, which means I'm your queen. Let's go ahead and get started. This week on TheQueenChat we are talking about drag queens and charity functions. Do we do charity functions? Have we done any in the past? Are we doing any in the future? And how do we feel that drag queens are perceived at non-LGBT functions? So let's get into that. I do charity events. I really enjoy doing charity events. I do 1 or 2 charity events a year because that's about as many as my extended drag family is invited to participate in or organises themselves, and they are usually for one of 2 causes. They will either be for children living with HIV. There is a special school here in New South Wales called Camp Good Time, which organises camping trips, excursions for children living with HIV. Fortunately, there are not very many children living with HIV at the moment in this country, but there are unfortunately some. So this camp, or this school, has started itself up in order to cater to their needs, basically, I suppose. The other cause that we do charity work for is a school which caters to children living with autism, autistic children. So it's usually about the kids. There are also occasionally things that go on around World AIDS Day at a local theatre here in Wollongong, and we volunteer our time for that whenever there's something going on there. So yes, I do charity fundraisers. Whenever they come up. Do I enjoy them? Yes, I absolutely do. I say very frequently that I don't like children, or I hate children, or there's children here, get them away from me. Which is partially true. I am not a very patient person, and so I don't have a lot of time for children. But children living in need, children that have special needs, children that are unwell, my heart of course goes out to them. I'm not so heartless that I actually wish misfortune upon children. I just don't like being around them. But if I have an opportunity to volunteer my services for them, of course I am going to jump straight on board. So I enjoy doing charity because it's a good cause and I get to help out in this, volunteer this. I'm being so incoherent. I'm not actually drunk, would you believe? I think this is the first video I've made for this channel in a month, maybe 2, where I'm not plastered, but I'm tripping over my tongue. Anyway, move on. I enjoy doing it for the reason that I get to do something good for people who are less fortunate or people who are unwell, but I also enjoy doing it because it's the only time that I get to be in a room with more than 2 or 3 drag queens at a time. When I perform at Castro's in Wollongong, there are 2 or 3, maybe 4 of us doing the one show, doing our numbers. And so it's good fun backstage because, you know, we're there, we're hanging out, we're chatting, we're socialising, all of that business. But when we do a charity, there are 8 or 9, sometimes maybe 10 of us, all backstage, all getting ready, all doing hair, all doing makeup, all running around like mad things. So I love that atmosphere. I love that not only are we all there at the same time volunteering ourselves for a good cause, but we're also having fun. We're also having a good time because we're all at the back, we're all hanging out, we're all going crazy. So I like it for those 2 reasons. How do I feel we are perceived at non-LGBT functions or fundraisers is sort of tricky, because whenever I've done a fundraiser, it's always either been at an LGBT or an LGBT-friendly location like the theatre, where we occasionally do World AIDS Day stuff, or it will be in an environment where they know we're coming, basically. The venue where we do most of our charity work is a Leagues Club? Is it a Leagues Club? Yeah, it's a Leagues Club in Dapto, which is a sort of a suburb far south of Wollongong, and it's, well, not very far south, but it's south of Wollongong. Shut up, Victoria, stick to the point. If you live in or around Wollongong, then you'll have heard all the jokes about Dapto. It's not perceived to be a very nice place or a very well-to-do area. I have some good friends from Dapto, of course, and it's just, it's really not that bad, but walking down the main street in drag, no, I would not do that for my safety. It would be a bad idea. However, when we are at the Leagues Club doing our charity thing, it's always, for one thing, there's 8 or 9 of us there, and for another thing, people know that drag queens are going to be there. We're always the headliners. It's drag queens present a charity night, so it's not really that bad. I get some odd looks. I have had some odd looks sometimes when I'm at the Leagues Club and I'm walking around either getting a drink or going out for a cigarette or whatever, but I've never had any offers of violence from people. It's not really that bad. I'm certain if I was there on my own in drag and I wasn't doing a charity thing that I might get some less than friendly reception, but hey, we're always there together. We always go as a group, so it's really not an issue. It's fine for me. Anyway, I think I have talked enough for this topic. 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up for drag queens doing charity. It's an easy thing for a drag queen to do because we already do what we do. We know what we're doing. We know how to do it. We put on our makeup and our wigs and our dresses and we get up and we perform our spot numbers or we do our little production numbers and there you go. Some money goes to charity. Why not? I would like to meet a drag queen who would not be willing to do a charity function so that I could slap some sense into her because it's a good thing and it's easy, you know. There you go. Can't believe I'm not drunk. The amount that I've been rambling, I can't believe I'm not slaughtered. Anyway, I'm going to go. I hope you guys are having a really good week. My name is Victoria Vogue and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.